Well, thank you, Shelton Inn, for a very nice stay. Gotten completely recovered after my 93-mile day. I'm heading out on a 60-mile day today. Good morning and welcome to my channel, An Outdoor Gym, where I hope to inspire you to live an outdoor life. Today I'm going from Shelton to Centralia, about a 60-mile ride. Yesterday, or the day before, was a 93-mile ride. It took some recovery time. But I learned a lot about what I'm capable of. I'm certainly capable of 93 miles. But as I progressed along the ride, I realized 70 was kind of the sweet spot. Somewhere around 80, I started getting the hot feet. I hadn't felt anything in my feet the whole trip until then. And then the last 13 miles were just a slog, just pushing through. So the good news is, this low carb or no carb diet for endurance exercise has been working out really well for me. And I feel like my recovery times are much faster than even when I was younger. So yeah, kind of feel like a new man. I'm really enjoying this trip. The recumbent is working out. The diet is working out. The maps are working out for the most part. I got myself lost once. And I just love when I'm out here and pedaling along and covering the miles and seeing the scenery. On the recumbent bike, you're sitting upright, so you can see a lot more things. Your head's not kind of hanging down. You don't have to lift it up, to look around. So I'm really enjoying the views too. Anyway, we'll see you on down the road. So much of the route has been shoulderless roads, which can be a little stressful if you're not used to them. But it's been a beautiful morning. The wind kicked up a little bit. Nothing like fresh wind in your face. I'm just really enjoying the different colors of green and the way the sun comes through the leaves. The feeling of the wind in my face. So far, beautiful ride. Though you have to be prepared for traffic, and you have to know how to ride in traffic, especially this part in Washington. We'll see how the rest of the route is. I stopped in the little town of Elma and went to Beanbags Coffee. We got some espresso and cream, and pretty far along on the ride so far. It's probably gonna be an easy day. 60 miles is maybe the sweet spot. Anyway, I'm taking a little break, getting some electrolytes, checking out the town, and then I think I've got about 35 miles more to go. Well, along the route that I'm following, even though there's no shoulder, and by no shoulder I mean the shoulder you see is really soft gravel. You really can't ride in it. But there hasn't been much traffic, which has really been nice. Lovely trees. Unfortunately, a lot of the streams and lakes, the view's kind of blocked. Yeah, and I don't know how this camera's going to work. Looks like it's bouncing pretty bad. But I've come upon a little bit of rain. It's not quite enough to get the whole rain suit out. But yeah, it is starting to soak me through. That said, I only have about 17 miles left. The day's been going pretty fast. The legs are fresh. Yeah, I have this unbelievable amount of power in my legs now, which is very encouraging. And I'm feeling really great. I've kind of figured out how to deal with the food, and looks like the best thing for me is to avoid eating during the day. Just work off of whatever fat stores I have. And then try and get an early dinner so the digestion's finished, before going to bed. Anyway, everything's working out. It's beautiful, even though I'm starting to soak through. I feel really happy. I feel the joy in my spirit. I feel a lot of gratitude to be able to do something like this. I've ridden by some pretty rundown places, and it really makes me think about how good I've had it in life. And yeah, I just feel very grateful to be in the place that I'm at, to be able to do a trip like this, and to be able to share it with you. Anyway, peace from the road. Sir Edmund Hillary was a New Zealand mountaineer and explorer who, along with Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, became the first people to summit Mount Everest in 1953. Quote, "It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves." Food for the day, a Baconator with no bun. No seat pain, no wrist pain, no neck pain, no shoulder pain. This is the way to ride.